きだね、卵サンド。
Welcome to Cooking for Weebs. Today we're making the egg sandwiches from the anime Beastars. Beastars was an anime that was surprisingly really good. The art style and the furry factor might put you off at first, but man, was it an engaging show. The characters are incredibly human in an odd way, but there's these little bits in the anime that remind you that the characters are literal animals. That wolf boy you're developing a sexual attraction for? A literal animal, you furry. There was one scene that I really loved, and it was the bit about Legom, the hen, and her passion for laying eggs. She works a side job selling the eggs that she lays, and she makes sure she's in top health so her eggs are perfect. Honestly, I think she's the true hero of the anime, making sure the carnivores at school get the protein they need. So she sits beside Legoshi, our main character, and proudly watches him eat egg sandwiches every Wednesday, which are made using her fresh eggs. So in tribute of Best Girl Legom, we're going to make those sandwiches. So what makes this sandwich special is that the eggs are fresh and they're free run, right? In order to do this recipe justice, we gotta get those eggs. Let's go. Okay, I made it to the Atwater Market, a market that sells goods from local farms, and maybe we'll find those eggs. Alright, I got myself some free-range farm-owned eggs, and I think that's exactly what Legom would have produced. Yeah, for this recipe you'll need 3 eggs, a loaf of Japanese white bread or shokupan, a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, a 1/4 teaspoon of rice vinegar, an 1/8 teaspoon of sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of dijon mustard. First, we need to cook the eggs. I'm going to be using the same method that I did in my first video, which you can click right here. As the eggs are boiling, let's make our Japanese mayo. So if you have Kewpie mayo, so the Japanese kind of mayo, you don't need to do this step, but since I don't, this is what you need. You put 1/8 of a teaspoon of sugar into a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, and also a 1/4 teaspoon of rice vinegar. And that's gonna give that sweet, tangy flavor that you get in that Kewpie mayo that you won't have in, regular American mayonnaise. So I cooked the eggs for about 9 minutes. In the previous recipe, I did 6 to 7. For 9 minutes, it's gonna make a medium boiled egg. I plunged the eggs in ice water, and now we can peel them. So we have our eggs here. It's time to mash them into pretty uniform bits, not too big, not too small. We're going to add our nicely flavored mayo. Let's start with a tablespoon of that, and we're gonna give it a 1/4 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Oh shit. Mustard pre-cum. Okay, that's enough. Give that a good mash. We're going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper. It's to taste, so you can add however much you want. Now let's cut ourselves some nice slices of this bread. Whoop. Okay. So what makes shokupan special is that it's a little more bouncy, it has a really nice crumb, and it's a little more sweet. We want to slice some not too thick slices, but thick enough so you can enjoy all the bready goodness. And 2 slices of delicious, delicious bread. Okay, now we have our 2 slices of bread. Let's assemble. We have our egg salad, and just smother that all over. Okay, I think that looks half decent. Let's smack our second piece of bread on top. Okay, now that we got a sandwich, we gotta think about aesthetics, right? So let's start off by slicing off your top crust. Okay, you can eat that right away. So good. Okay, in the anime you can see that the sandwich was cut in half, right? I'm more of a diagonal sandwich girl, but just to be true to the recipe, let's cut it halfway. Well, here it is. So here's your perfect egg salad sandwich, Japanese style. Thanks for watching.